I'm just trying to show you guys some real world use of this bike. It's got a fairly big battery. This is a 48 volt, 22 amp hour. What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. So as a lot of you know, I like a bargain e-bike. Something that's under $1,000. And one of my mottos is you don't need to spend a lot of money to have fun. And this is one of them. This model is called the Explorer. It's an e-moped style e-bike, 48 volt, claims to have 92 Newton meters of torque, which is pretty cool for under $1,000. So it was, I got it on sale. It was $5.99 plus shipping. Unfortunately, shipping was like $300, so it came out to be about $900. There might be a coupon I might be able to get on the Amazon list. But otherwise, I'm ready to get started, get it unboxed. If you don't like the unboxing, just skip forward and we'll have it assembled. Let's get it open. Come nicely packaged. Took about 5 days to get here on the East Coast. Okay, we come to the first box. First box has a nice user manual. This is, well, Explorer 1.0. And while I am unboxing this, I'll have you know that this model is available in dual motor and dual battery. This one we're testing today is simply the single motor, single battery version. And it's got dual headlights in that box and the book. So when I first seen this bike online, it reminded me of like an Aerial Rider X Class and an Engway bike with the dual headlights. I'll put a picture of both of them. I'll put a picture of both of them on the video to show you what I mean. Box number 2, toolkit, pedals, and a charger. Come on. I'm gonna guess a 48 volt, maybe 3 amp. Pretty common. Well, yeah. To charge a 48 volt, this is a 54.6 volt, 3 amp. So that'll charge your 48 volt battery. The tires on this thing look like dirt bike tires. They are like a servo tire. They are meaty. So it's very nicely packaged. Scroll forward. I'll probably even edit some of this out here a little quicker for you so it's put together a little quicker. And I can't express how red this frame is. It's like if you car guys, this is like a candy apple red. Super red. Metallic red. And you'll see why I thought it looked like kind of an X Class. Because I guess the X Class came with the X Class came with like the red frame and the red wheels. Well, as you can see, assembly is pretty straightforward. Putting on the front tire and the handlebars and pedals. Nothing out of the ordinary when it comes to e-bikes. The back half was already assembled, as you can see. So we just got to assemble this front tire, put on the handlebars and the pedals, and it'll be set to ride. Alright guys, so here is the Explorer 1.0 fully assembled. It was fairly easy to assemble, as I mentioned. Hardest part on this particular bike was the double headlight with the turn signals. But the turn signals were actually like male and female plugs, so you couldn't get them mixed up left to right, so that made it nice and easy. As far as seat height goes, it is 33 at the lowest, and then it kind of curves up just a tiny bit, and it's 34 at the highest. So I'm 6'1", 180 pounds, and I can get on pretty easily. Okay, so it's got a pretty nice riding position. And you don't have to like tippy toe to get on it, but you can flat foot it there since I'm tall enough. Seems like the suspension is pretty well, I don't want to say generic, but it is what you'll get for a bike under $1,000. But so far, no complaints. It's a pretty sweet bike. Turn it on here. It's got hydraulic brakes, a thumb throttle, 5 levels of pedal assist, and like I said, a headlight, double horn, so that's a little bit louder than normal, which is pretty cool. And the headlight. Turn signals front and back. Sure if you can see those there. And the back one. And it shows the indicator on the screen that your turn signals are on, which I like as well. You can see them from when you're driving. Another cool feature was whenever I was putting the turn signals on, they were male and female only, so you couldn't get them mixed up left or right, which was pretty nice because I got them mixed up on the goat bike. It seems to be a little torquey, nothing crazy. I don't know what the point of this, as you know, some other YouTubers that do this. So I'm not sure what the point of that is, but pretty much any bike will do that. And the seat is a little flatter than it looked in the photo. In the photo it looked like banana shaped, like maybe like the 80s bikes. So when you're riding along, kind of have like these party lights on the tail light as you're going. This bike is also like red, white, and blue. So it reminds me of like red, white, and blue. Check out those lights. When you hit the turn signal or when you hit the brake, it'll flash. That is cool. It's a little on the heavy side. So next will be the test ride and see how it does. So far, no complaints. And we'll see you in the next part of the video. Alright guys, well we got her fully charged. Time to do the test ride on the Explorer. Out here in the sun, I don't know if you can see just how bright of red it is. It's like a candy apple red, shiny metallic red. Let's get the test started. Okay, so we start out here, pedal assist 5. Looks like we got 53 volts. Horn. And the headlights are on. First we'll do a hill test. It's about the same size as the one we typically use, but it's supposed to be a 750 watt with 82 newton meters of torque. Looks like it brought us up that at about 8. For having these big knobby tires on it, I apologize. You're going to have a lot of road noise. You're going to hear the tires. I have my new phone holder on here. I'll have that in my Amazon list. Takeoff speed's nothing crazy. A little bit of an uphill. With these knobby tires, we're going to want to see how it does off-road. It's probably going to make a mess of things. Now we're picking up speed on the flat here. Now I can hear those tires. shows up on the screen. I don't know if you can see it here in the daylight or not. Go downhill. Brakes seem to work all right. Let's see how quick we can go downhill on the road here. There we go. Almost keeping up with the speed limit. We go down another hill here. Alright, so I think it would go a little faster without these knobby tires on the pavement. This is another really long hill. If it makes it up this long, steep hill, it'd be pretty impressive, considering it's already slowing down pretty good. The halfway point. It's supposed to have 82 Newton meters of torque though. And we'll just go straight to the off-road. It's making it up this hill. Not bad. So I'm not, because of the cheap components, I wasn't expecting it to do crazy good off-road. But if you see the type of tires it has, you'd think it would do awesomely well off-road. Find the trail here. Here we go. This is a fairly smooth trail for being off-road dirt. With these big tires, you might not get it flat quite as easy. Somebody moved that tree that was there. I mean, I'm hitting some roots and stuff, and we're going over it. There was a limb. We're still at 50 volts. All right, let's turn around right here. I'll show you this here really big dirt hill. Let's see if we will make it up it. You can tell this is like some four-wheelers or dirt bikes here. I'm gonna guess, estimate that's probably 13, 14 feet high over there. So maybe we might be able to make it if we have a running start. So let's see what we got. And nope. Oh boy. All right. We didn't lose her, but she's pretty muddy here. Wow. Very slick. That might be a trail to try for a more aggressive off-road bike. Probably might have to hit it over 20 miles an hour to get up over it. But really, for the price, I have no complaints. You get more than you get with most bikes. It tells me the headlights on, turn signals. Even if you didn't like these tires, these are probably more valuable than some of the other tires you get on some e-bikes, so you could resell them to someone that needs some aggressive off-road tires. There I made some suspension noise, but that was on the rebound over a big limb. Now they expect you to see this out here. Oh, this is pretty. Now you're gonna hear some traffic noise. We're on a big old bridge. We gotta take another photo of the bike up here. Don't let it fall down there, it'll be toast. There, we'll put it on 0. She is off-road. You see how deep those tires are, as deep as my pinky. I can shoot the sun on it. So e-bikes can take you a lot of cool places. And you don't have to spend a lot to have some fun. Bikes under $1,000 are some of the funnest. I gotta do one more photo of this thing. Yeah, guys. Let's go back to the shop. The seat's a little bit more comfortable than it looked in the photo. I don't know if I mentioned that when I first sat on it. I'm just trying to show you guys some real world use of this bike. It's got a fairly big battery. This is a 48 volt, 22 amp hour. So it's a little bit bigger than most. The average is like 17 to 20. So that's nice. I can imagine the dual motor version of this thing might really rip. Probably similar performance of the, maybe like the Amiette S8. Very pretty through this section here. Watch out, limbs. I'd like to see that there's more and more bikes that they're selling that are right on with the GPS. A lot of them are, but a lot of them are like a mile or mile and a half, 2 miles off. Especially with these big tires. I mean, they got that calibrated pretty well. Big dip in the road. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. There's some gravel up in here. Your inner dirt biker. With these dirt bike tires, you got your inner dirt biker. You guys coming down through here. Put your leg down. There we go. Rip on out of here. It feels bouncy when you get up on it. Might be the tires. This bike's got like red, white, and blue stars. It's like America edition. It's pretty cool. Yeah, we gotta go do some backwoods shit to get back here to this this trail. It's an old train bed. It'd be definitely cool to see this version in the dual motor version if you have some hills. We done about 3.5 miles, mostly throttle, and we still have 52 volts left. Guess we could see how this does for pedaling wise. Go back up our hill here. That time it only brought us up about 6. I'm 6'1". I'm not too cramped. What's up, dog? What's up, dog? These little doggies everywhere. So we pedal. So level 1. Oh dear. Level 1's about 11, 2, about 14, 3, about 18, 4, still picking up. Been ghost pedaling out to 3. Say 25 for 4, and then top speed is to 5. in a different part of the neighborhood testing the bikes today. I'm closer to my shop than my other job. So you'll see it's definitely different scenery. But we have similar hills. Similar hills, different commute. A little bit less traffic. We still got the hill, pedaling, and the bike path and off-road. Oh. They heard me coming with these tires. Can't sneak past them. Down the hill. All right.